What is up and what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the final part, yes, to the final part of my Dragon Age 2 walkthrough. Welcome back here in Meryl's house, but I need to give you guys a quick update because some things have changed. Well, actually, I mean, really, no, not really, nothing really has changed, but I did reload my save to replay the A New Path mission, but, I decided to take Fenris with me because I need to rank up his approval rating. Like, we're what is that, like the 60% mark with him. Basically everything played out the same. I just took Fenris with me and chose the same dialogue and got approval friend rating from him. The difference is when I started the mission by talking to Meryl, I didn't choose the whole. There was a dialogue that says, "Hey, maybe we should consult the keeper," and that gives, I think, like a -10 rival rating. So I decided not to do that, and I just said, "Okay, let's go do it." And I got a +5 or a +10 friend rating. Then we went to the keeper. Then, I chose the same dialogue as last video, like, okay, like, don't talk sensitive, or I didn't choose the dialogue that says talk some sensitive Meryl. I chose the other one that, like, Meryl could do or whatever the hell, and that got me to 100% her friend rating. Then the dialogue was basically the same. Like, radical freaking whatever that freaking word is, I can't even say it right now. Said that we're gonna have Meryl not do the blood magic or whatever. We're gonna take responsibility. I didn't know once you hit 100% friend rating or a rival rating, it doesn't matter what dialogue options you pick. It doesn't like go up or down. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. Also, we got a new mission, companion mission from her, Meryl, friend or foe. So yeah, sorry if I'm if I explain that pretty badly. My heart rate and my height level is like really high right now. My excitement is like really high. That Veilguard release date trailer just came out. Holy freaking crap, y'all. Holy freaking crap, y'all. Like, did we see Solas's elven god Dreadwolf form? Our queen Morrigan is back again, wearing Fleming's helmet. Oh man. We talk about this later during the TLDR review.
She's gone. She's really gone. Meryl. How did all of this happen? I know it doesn't help to hear it, but this was just a misunderstanding. Why didn't any of them listen to me? All this time I thought I could help them, save them. But they won't let me, will they? They'll destroy themselves to escape my help. You can't help people without their consent. I'm sorry, Meryl. No, I suppose I can't. All the time I've wasted. Maybe it's time I stop living for them. My people will kill me if I go back. I'm all alone. What will I do now?
Help the alien age.
There are plenty of elves in Kirkwall who could use your help. That's true. The Dalish always say we're the only true elves. And I've lived here for years and never thought. I've barely even looked at them. I feel like such a fool. Thank you.
Alright, cool. Now let's go back to whatchamacallit. We still haven't done Fenris's companion quest, which I don't. They always have a companion quest.
Hush! Let's use our inside box.
Okay, this is King Alistair.
All the clean.
I ain't tell Bodan about no one.
Things been done. Your equipment.
Yo, let's go see the homie.
Let me guess. That's your final answer?
3 mages have fled to Ferelden, and you have intervened to protect them, as if it is your right to do so. What other answer did you expect, your majesty?
A maybe might have been nice.
I do not deal in maybes. I deal in cold, hard facts. As should you. Perhaps when Ferelden next chooses a king, it will be one that takes his duty to the Maker seriously.
Well, that was awkward.
That's just Meredith's idea of Kirkwall hospitality.
Really? Kirkwall brutality must rip the skin off your face, then.
This is the champion of Kirkwall.
Right, I'm Alistair. King of Ferelden. And this is Tegan, my uncle. Sort of.
I'm actually Tegan. I'm only sort of his uncle.
Your Majesty, may I say what an honor it is to meet you.
Well, you could, but you'd be the first today.
I fought at Ostagar. What happened there was a great tragedy.
Ah, yes. Yes, it was. Thankfully, the man responsible has paid for that.
Say, weren't you a Grey Warden once?
That's the rumor. Wait. Weren't you?
That's the rumor.
Huh. I guess we get around. I was hoping we could talk. Would have been better timing before being emasculated by Meredith, but I'm not picky.
I'm surprised you would even know who I am.
I know you came here from Lothering, a Ferelden refugee that did well for herself, against all odds. I have to admit, I was hoping your influence in Kirkwall might be of use. Things haven't been going well with Orlais. Without a Viscount here, however, there's only the Knight Commander to deal with.
You were having an argument about mages.
Yes, well, apparently I don't feel the same way about mages as the Chantry does. So, we're in disagreement. That means they get nasty. They're like that.
Sounds like the Circle is better off in Ferelden.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Sadly, I don't control the Circle. I can only deal with mages outside the Circle, of which there aren't many.
Aren't they in your kingdom? Why not just kick the Templars out?
Ha! Easier said than done.
Doesn't mean you shouldn't try.
Perhaps some things are better left alone.
We'll see what comes of it. Ferelden had a blight to contend with, remember? We're not exactly at our strongest.
A lot of your people fled to Kirkwall, you know.
I know. I wish I could have helped them. Their blight devastated the kingdom, and afterwards, well, it hasn't exactly been peaceful. They're welcome back, of course, as are you. But after so many years away, would you still consider it home?
Kirkwall is my home now.
I understand. Ferelden's loss.
Is there to be a war, then?
I hope not.
You're more optimistic than I am.
Empress Celine is doing her best. Orlais isn't the most stable place right now.
What's happening in Orlais?
Oh, the usual. Attempted assassinations, uprising, fancy parties with stinky cheeses. Apparently, some Orlesians think it would be grand to get their lost province back.
Well, we won't let them swoop down on us, will we?
That's right. Swooping is bad.
You know, with your help, there could be a Viscount.
That's asking a lot.
It's tempting, but I'm sorry to say that my support won't mean much without the support of the Templars. I suppose it doesn't matter. I was hoping to have your help before Meredith got wind of my arrival, but that's done now. What you can do is protect Kirkwall. It will take someone like you to keep it from falling apart.
Protect Kirkwall from what exactly?
You ask me, the biggest threat to this city just walked out the door. But maybe that's the ex-Templar in me talking. Well, I suppose we should be getting back.
We should. The hero of Ferelden should be back in Denerim by now.
You're always so formal. He has a name, you know.
Wait, back in Denerim? Did we ever find Morrigan? That was nice.
Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
It was nice seeing Alistair again.
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
Do you see yourself as harmless then? An abomination who would never...
You have no Viscount. It's clear you're suffering without sufficient leadership.
That doesn't grant default authority to you or your commander.
It would be easier if you cooperated.
Wouldn't it?
Guard, Captain.
Trouble?
Yes. He's been hounding me. These Templars strut around as it is, but now it's just out of hand.
Knight Captain Cullen has heard some troubling things.
Such as?
That you coddle the men. Give special treatment.
Someone has dared. Who? Who accuses me of this?
No names given, of course.
No wonder the lieutenant was harassing me. Bastards. If they think I'm coddling anyone, it'll be my husband, Donnic. You and I will intercept his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
I don't have to see proof. I already believe you.
Of course you do. But nobody questions my leadership without a response. Cullen wants to know if these things are true. You'll be able to tell him. Donnic's patrol, Hawk. Me and you, tonight. Accuse me of being...
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest.
I did that at the behest
Me,
of
you,
Lord Ian.
Donnic's patrol night.
So we agree that it doesn't take a demon for someone to be a vicious killer. Good.
Bring some bread, bring some chips. I was about to say bring some crackers, but I'm like, do people eat crackers nowadays? I mean, Ritz. Does whatchamacallit count as a cracker? Does, not Cheez-Its, goldfish. They call goldfish crackers though, right? I could go for some goldfish. The food, not the animal or the fish, wherever the hell. Has this always been on fire, like right here? Never noticed.
Don- Donnic will be on this route.
Let's see what his patrol consists of.
You make yourself the wrong enemy! I the throat!
What a waste!
Cut the bastard down! Bleeding out!
deal with this.
Never! Fall to me!
Get back! Now you fall!
Sirrah Hawk. Or is it always champion now? You're too much of a chameleon, my friend.
You made short work of this lot. This is common?
As common as I like. What's going on?
It's all right. Go ahead.
Every guard chooses the patrol they want. My wife promotes from the bold, not the reckless. Action is up, casualties are down. It is remarkable. As are you, love.
Thank you. That will do.
Another time, Sirrah Hawk. Safe travels.
That should be sufficient. Take that to the Templar.
Indeed. Let's go talk to Cullen.
Let me do a hardcore savey save because we don't know how this is gonna go.
I don't care a fig for her.
Champion, and you are with the captain. None too happy about the accusations against her, I'm sure.
You could say that.
I saw no evidence to support the claims against her.
As I suspected.
Then why press this?
Some feel that the solution to the current crisis of leadership is to consolidate authority. As long as these complaints continue, baseless or not, they will serve as justification for eliminating the position of guard captain. It would be the simplest fix, whether or not I agree.
Perhaps I can reason with the people who are complaining about her.
If they meant to use reason, they would not be anonymous. But the complaints originate in Lowtown.
Guardsman Brennan is on that patrol. Why wouldn't she tell me of this?
I don't know, but I do apologize for the assumptions of this incident, Guard Captain. It has been unfortunate.
It's not done. To Lowtown, Hawk. I need to speak to Brennan.
To Lowtown after I visit the shop and sell all my junk. I like how that rhyme. I don't got a better shield for her. No, auto saves a lot, but try to be careful.
I can't move!
Don't let the bastard get out!
Go down! This is going badly. Waste.
She wills will protect the lair from the others in Lowtown.
Guardsman! Why did a Templar have to tell me there is unrest in this district? What's going on?
Guardsman? It's Captain Jevon. I didn't report his return because I'm ashamed for him. He's trying to rile the guards against you. But none of us will follow him. You lead better than he ever did. We've made so many enemies. I don't remember him as that impressive.
He deserves to be forgotten. He abused his position and blamed me when we caught him.
He was well liked by some, but not once the truth was known. We need to find him. Guardsman? The guards will have nothing to do with him. So he found others. Militia. Mostly anti-Ferelden. The same kind who were against the Canary. I guess it's been long enough they've forgotten how many the Champion killed.
A rally against the tyranny of the Guard and foreigners who infest Kirkwall.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Trump's America.
Return to the barracks. The rally is in Darktown, Hawk. I need to be there.
Then Darktown we shall go.
Things are heating up. Is it good?
Victory!
Can't keep this up!
One more is vanquished. Shown up right again. Most unfortunate.
These assholes are everywhere.
The Champion? Here?
It's the Captain. Are we ready for this?
Too long, brave Kirkwall. You did not throw off all others only to fall under Ferelden influence. Leaderless, displaced, alien hands on the most basic authority. Foreign elite bleeding you.
Jevon! You disgrace yourself.
The Ferelden with the Orlesian name. Is there anyone else who so embodies how far this city has fallen?
This one is all yours, Captain.
Do they know how you sacrificed your men? How you alone disgraced your name?
Bitch! You took everything from me!
You took it from yourself. The Guard know this, and none stand with you. He stands alone. This is no rebellion. It is delusion. A joke inflicted on Kirkwall, your home and mine.
I will not be left with nothing again.
No. You shall have less. Ha!
Let's finish this!
Come on, come on.
Aim for the throat! Give them an inch! Or tear you apart!
You fool. Why would you do this? If I live to 100, I will never understand his kind. To the barracks, Hawk. My guardsmen will be waiting.
I think this is going to be a really good shield for her. Yep.
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Jevon, son of a bitch. You build a good thing, work your hardest, and the past just claws at you.
Jevon failed before he started. You know this.
I do, and he doomed himself. But it smears all of the Guard. I wonder what I would do if my captain lost my respect.
Captain, we're waiting for orders.
Will you accept them?
May I speak freely? There isn't a man or woman here who wouldn't follow you through the void. Captain.
I'll take it. If you'll excuse me, Hawk. My guardsmen need me. Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall into Winter?
Not to slaves.
Pardon me for saying so, but thank the Maker for that.
And then he says, I swear I had two when I came in here. You know, those stains never came out.
You are horrible. Every inch.
You love it, big girl. And you owe me for the bottle. Hawk.
She's not so bad. Except when she is. Did you know I've been dead for 7 years? I got word last week. They only just sorted the casualties of Ostagar. The king has offered to reinstate the commission of any surviving officers who will return to Ferelden.
And?
And what?
Does this appeal matter? I thought you were sworn to Cailan.
King Alistair has apparently become something of a sensation. A champion of hope. Regardless of who has the throne, I served Ferelden. The country survives, even if Cailan didn't.
You brought it up. What's your decision?
It's been a strange time here in Kirkwall. Do you ever think about that last night at Ostagar? How it happened? I don't mean the betrayal. Everyone knows the signal went up and the flanking charge never came. But that moment when the tower lit and then... the fight just kept going. It was the oddest feeling. Hope answered with... nothing. I don't like the thought of going out with a whimper, Hawk. Not again.
You enjoyed stringing me along too much.
I can't keep a straight face for anything. But I wasn't always so sure. Thank you for everything. I have so much because of you. I'm here for you, Hawk. And for myself.
Aveline's the best. Her and Isabella being friends, yo, I knew it. It sucks that like no one was like that with like Morgan in the party. Everyone hated her.
Wonder if I should try coming back tomorrow?
Or a little bit like suspicious. Understandable, but you know. Definitely a lot of name calling from her. or people name calling her a lot, like a lot, to the point it's like a little comedic. It's like a lot.
Thank you for coming, champion. Few will associate with me now that I am the focus of Meredith's ire, which leaves me in a difficult position. She is not entirely wrong.
Inform the criers. A miracle has occurred.
I know some of my people are using dangerous means to oppose her, but I cannot seek the Templars' aid without making every mage a target.
What are they doing?
All I know is numerous mages have left the circle at night, sometimes for days at a time. I'd rather not follow our knight commander by leaping to the worst possible conclusion. But the idea of blood magic has crossed my mind.
You need some assistance against traitors in your ranks.
Traitors? Perhaps. Rebels? Certainly. I don't know if they seek congress with demons or merely a walk in the moonlight. All I know is that a meeting is happening tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
I'll see what they're up to. There's no point in involving the Templars.
Thank you. Your support has been a lifeline for me. For all of us. Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not. Or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
What's with the heroic type music? Scary. It sounds heroic.
One time, I was sailing to Lemerin, and there was a fight between two of my men. It was over a dice game, or the last piece of toast or something. Sailors.
Yeah, I know, right? Sailors and their toast. Which is kind of understandable. You don't want it too burnt black, you know. You get a little crisp on it. Put some butter on it. It's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner right there. What? It's true. Like a pinch of sugar, maybe? And peanut butter? Ooh. Ooh, now we're cooking dangerous. Now we're cooking something fierce. I should really just boot to freaking Fenris's estate. This is like, every time we come to Hightown for a mission, it's always like in one of these directions.
Someone's coming. The champion.
We know you're spying for Orsino.
Run. We'll handle this.
Is it really another major round?
I'm too far away! What do you want me to do? Shout at them?
We won. We should search them. See if... there's any further evidence of their plans.
All right, where we're heading? Low docks at night. I just realized that is a low-down ducks. It just sounded like I said something weird. Oh, we've been here before. Don't worry, I got plenty to say about this.
I'd like to, sweet thing, but I can't.
I told you she was hunting us! No, not her. I can't do this. To arms!
Watch your step. I'd like you.
I can't do anything from here!
Now you fall! Destruct! Forces of nature! Coming up! Here! Can't die here!
Oh, I'm good.
This'll be quick! Hit them hard!
The enemies have fallen before us.
Don't back down!
Oh, didn't see that coming.
Need to get closer!
I am about to fall!
Let's finish this!
To the void!
I told them not to do it, I swear. If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
Didn't I save your life?
You did. Believe me. I still dream about those blood mages. I don't know where I'd be without you. I'd never have let them kidnap anyone I knew was one of yours.
What are you talking about?
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they took some girl from the Grey Wardens.
Bethany?
You bastards kidnapped my sister.
We weren't going to hurt her. Just make sure you left us alone. Do you understand? Thrask says Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
Is this whole thing to oust the Knight Commander?
She needs to go, don't you see? We need a real Viscount and Templars who protect mages, not massacre them. Just look what Thrask accomplished. Mages and Templars working together. Isn't that what we all want?
Is Thrask the one running this conspiracy?
He's the one who brought us together. For 6 years, he's been working, one mage, one Templar at a time, teaching us we don't have to hate each other. He showed us Meredith isn't the only way.
Do you mean the Templar, Thrask?
You've worked with him. He's a good man. You should help us, not fight us. All we want is someone sane in Meredith's place. What are you going to do to Thrask? To me?
This isn't going to end well. If I were you, I'd stay out of range.
Thank you. I'm really sorry you were the one. Your friends should be fine. They were going to our base on the Wounded Coast. The ruins there. I'll go to Marsha. Try to wait this out. I don't think I can serve the Templars while Meredith is still in charge.
Time for some Luton. That was a Blade of Mercy. That used to be an exit. Not anymore. Not anymore, bitch. Alright, let's go get Bethany back. Transition.
You're not nearly as selfish as you pretend.
Hey, you take that back.
You had your relic. You were gone. There was no reason for you to come back and face the Canary.
I still don't have a ship. I thought I could get one.
From a bunch of shipwrecked Canary.
From the Viscount. I just got here late.
I always knew you had a heart of gold.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
For me. Remember that. For me. Let's not get it twisted. Okay, we should probably save here just in case I mess something up.
I've got what you need right here. Oh, that was pitiful.
Afraid yet? Say your prayers.
Well, here you are. You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
Who are you again?
Samson. I'm the one who fouled up your lad Fainriel's escape some years ago. Further back, I was a Templar, but that was before your time.
Are the mages here using blood magic?
It always comes down to that, don't it? They claim innocence, demand equality, but back them into a corner, and they got options we don't. Haven't found a mage yet who won't take it.
You were the upstanding citizen begging coins to get your next flask of lyrium.
It's a long time since anyone could get under my skin with that. I know what I am. So it shouldn't surprise you to see me here, right? One more blockhead move that's gonna keep me in the gutter. I just wanted to see Meredith out in her ass, like she did to me.
It sounds like you've had a change of heart.
I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give 'em a hint of freedom, mages go bad.
Every mage seems willing to use blood magic in the name of freedom. They can't be trusted.
Wisely said. Much as I hate it, I think you're right. And Meredith's lost more people to this movement than she knows. She needs men she can trust. If you go after Thrask, I'll gather the Templars I know who are still loyal. Maybe I can earn my shield back after all.
I mean, look, we're gonna side with the mages, but I'm trying to get Fenris's approval rating up. We're getting there. He's the only one that I don't have super high. I think everyone's at 100% for me except for Fenris.
I suppose it was too much to hope that he wouldn't have come here.
Though I can't understand why you side with Meredith now. You showed me we can stand up to her. When I realized you had risked your life lying to protect those mages. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone.
Your cause is just, but I take issue with your methods.
I should have known you recognized the threat Meredith poses. I am sorry for any distress we caused you or your friends. Let the hostage go.
No. The girl dies. Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Grace, we saved you. What are you doing?
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith. What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
Whatever you want, just tell me.
Decimus was right. There is no way for a mage to live by the Chantry's laws. You killed the best man I ever met, but I learned all he had to teach. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
This isn't right, Grace. The champion tried to help us.
Don't defy me, boy. Without me, you'd be nothing. If you're too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
No. No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
Forget the hostage. Kill the champion!
Now you fall!
Of course, she gets taken over by an abomination.
You're mine! Someone needs a good spanking!
Who the heck did that?
I can't do anything from here!
Of course, they teleported.
I knew she was still alive, but I didn't know Thrask was working with her. When I saw her today, it brought everything back. Everything I saw Decimus do. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold her. That's the only way I can bring her out.
What happened? The last thing I remember is these Templars coming into my quarters. I promise. I'll never let anything like this happen again. Thank you. It's good to know you're still looking out for me.
I got here as soon as I... Oh.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The champion's a fine lady, sir. She wanted to solve this peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute change of heart? I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, champion.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, champion?
Samson, he's an asshole. Be merciful with the mages. Mages. Sorry, that sounded weird.
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes?
Oh, God, Jesus, come on.
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
Helm of the Champion. What does this look like? This looks stupid. This looks really silly. All right, back to the mage.
Free.
Everyone should be free, not just...
Not everyone's dangerous.
It's not about who's dangerous. It's about having choices made for you. Don't you wish you had the choice not to have lyrium stuck under your skin?
I do.
This is silly. I don't want to argue.
Do you want to guess what color my underclothes are again?
Oh yes, that's much more fun.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
If Meredith stays in charge, she'll run Kirkwall into the ground.
Speak softly, friend. There is nowhere safe to say those words. But be assured, you are not the only one thinking them.
Definitely not.
Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
All right, let's go handle Fenris's his thing. All right, let's see what this Blade of Mercy thing is all about.
Take a look at this.
A Blade of Mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
I thought it might be worth something.
It is. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
Doesn't the Chantry forbid mages to rule over men?
Ah, yes. Magic is meant to serve man and not rule over him. In the Imperium, they say that means magic should serve the greater good, which they claim the Magisters do. Do not believe it.
What do the Magisters do that's so bad?
What you call the Circle of Magi rules the Imperium. They control the Chantry as well as the Templars. They claim the Magisters are governed by holy law, but they are the law. They do as they please. All of them.
So they all use forbidden magic?
The more powerful the mage, the higher he rises in the Senate. He makes the laws, he determines what is acceptable. Everyone who wishes to compete must do the same, or be crushed. Perhaps it wasn't always this way, but it is now.
The slave trade is still in operation in the Imperium?
It varies from one Archon to the next. One outlawed it many years ago. He was quickly assassinated. Tevinter would crumble without slaves. The Imperium's elite know no other way.
Seems like a slave rebellion would end that.
There are rebellions all the time, actually. Most of them end poorly. The Senate always unites when faced with sedition. One day, things will change. Then the Magisters will see just how fragile their hold is.
With the Shadow Dragons in Veilguard!
I heard that the Imperium has been at war with the Kunari for decades.
Ever since the Kunari landed on the island of Saharan, yes. 80 years ago? Perhaps more. The Archon demanded aid from the rest of Thedas. It didn't get him far.
They've been at war a long time.
The Kunari only ever wanted Saharan, which they have. The Imperium has made numerous attempts to retake the island, without real success. I believe the Kunari are saving their strength, building a massive fleet. When they wish true war, we will know.
Are the Kunari that strong?
They once fought all the lands of Thedas to a standstill. If they wanted to conquer the Imperium, they would. From what I saw on Saharan, they will not relent. They believe even more strongly than the Magisters that they are in the right.
That blade looks so cool. Oh, he can have it, I guess. I don't know. He can have it.
I'd like you to have it.
For me? Yes. I think I'd like that. I'll think of the irony as I wield it. Thank you, Hawk.
The blade looks so cool, though. Oh, he can't equip it or anything like that. Got something else from him.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Femundis. Care to hear the story?
I thought you avoided talking about this.
Not on special occasions.
I'd like that.
Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Kunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Kunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
I thought Daenerys considered you valuable.
He wasn't given a choice. The look on his face as the ship pulled out was priceless. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these Fog Warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them, so I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
Couldn't you have found other Fog Warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Daenerys then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
I have to wonder why you stayed with Daenerys as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
How well did you know these Fog Warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything, and I turned on them even so.
This can't be easy to talk about.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
Perhaps you're right.
To you, Hawk, may I fight at your side for years to come.
He's not at a 100, but what else can you do? That's so weird. I thought Fenris had his own companion quest. Did they like glitch or something? Other than just bringing him stuff. Whatever.
I hope all...
Right behind you, Hawk.
There's another letter waiting all...
You know, you play Diamondback better than my cousin Vidar. You wag your tail whenever you have a good hand, though. Might want to watch that.
It's a short tale. I'm sure nobody notices.
All I'm saying is he'd be up more than 2 sovereigns if he watched his tells. My Uncle Emmett has a whole pack of rat terriers who play every week. They're a cutthroat bunch. You've got a long way to go to be their quality. Now don't take it bad. You're still better than Anders. Coming to the Hanged Man later?
Does Nero just go out on his own?
Always at your service, Miss Eyre. Could I have some salamanders, please? Down to it.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Then take me to them, before that happens.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic? Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
This needs to stop.
This does not involve you, champion.
I called her here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Wow.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
These are only her latest accusations, nothing more. And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
The champion knows better than anyone how deep the Circle's corruption goes. I must find the source.
Let's see. Can we like go search ourselves if we pick the middle one?
There must be some way we can work this out.
What other option do we have? Shall we look the other way? Tell the poor victims of a possessed mage that we meant no harm? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages that seek power.
You can't use the actions of some to condemn them all.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it. But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Othina will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to me?
The Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that. The time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
Maker, have mercy.
There can be no peace.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic. The Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed, immediately!
The Circle didn't even do this! Champion, you can't let her! Help us stop this madness!
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
This is chaos. We must help the Knight Commander.
No, this wasn't their fault. You can't possibly want the slaughter of innocent people, can you?
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
So the Chantry went boom. Well, you guys remember when we did the Justice Quest, Didn't the Grand Cleric, she like alluded to something about a bomb or something like that? Did she know this was going to happen? Just like I feel like she knew that the Canary was going to kill that mother Patrice or whatever her name is.
Was that why you needed me to distract the Grand Cleric?
If you knew what I was doing, you would have felt honor-bound to stop me. I couldn't take that chance. The Circle is an injustice. In many places beyond Kirkwall. The world needs to see.
You fool! You've doomed us all!
We were already doomed. A quick death now or a slow one later. I'd rather die fighting.
You're a murderer. The Grand Cleric, the mages, their blood is on your hands.
I know.
It doesn't matter. Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
I gotta support the mages on this.
I won't let her slaughter all of you.
Hawk, if you do this, I don't know if I can follow.
The mages here would become magisters if they could. Do not let them.
You sure about this? Even you might not win this fight.
I know we can do this. I believe in you, Hawk.
Shit. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Isabella?
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
I'm not helping you, Meredith.
Thank the Maker.
No, I won't fight to save these mages. Not for you, not for anyone.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place is with you.
You are a fool, champion. Kill them all! I will rouse the rest of the Order!
Go! Get to the gallows before it's too late!
Oh boy.
So it's come to this. I don't know if we can win this war, champion, but thank you. I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
Did that spirit tell you to do this?
No. When we merged, he ceased to be. We are one now. I can no more ignore the injustice of the Circle than he could.
I might have understood if you'd only told me.
I wanted to tell you, but what if you stopped me? Or worse, what if you wanted to help? I couldn't let you do that. The world needs to see this. Then we can all stop pretending the Circle is a solution. And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
Opinions?
Bold plan. Well, I thought so.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
Whatever you do, just do it.
I am 1000% in agreement. I am sick of this fight between these two. I like Anders.
Help me defend the mages.
You mean, stay with you? I didn't think you'd let me. But if you do, I'll fight the Templars. Damned right I will.
How invigorating.
We'd all best get to the gallows. And quick. It's going to be quite a show.
All right, let's do this.
We need to get to the gallows.
Bethany? Your sister shows up at the oddest times.
I've been looking everywhere for you. I thought you were dead. Last time we spoke, it didn't seem like that would matter to you. I wanted to apologize for what happened in the deep roads. You saved my life, and I couldn't even see that. You're the only family I have left. If you need my help against the Templars, just say the word. I thought the Order was supposed to be neutral. Right now, I'm not a Grey Warden. I'm your sister. I blamed you for putting me in the Order, but you did it to help me. I was wrong. Your magic would be welcome. Good. The Hawk sisters together again. Just like old times.
This changes a lot. Heavy damage dealers, here we go. Wait, that means I have to level her up a lot, huh? Let's do this. All right, we got Bethany back. That's good. Let's fuck some shit up. Voice crack. That sounded way cooler in my head than my voice cracked.
Stay where you are. There is no escape.
Leave me alone. I never asked for any of this.
The law is clear, Mage. We cannot take the risk.
Keep away from me. I'm warning you.
Kill it! Kill it now!
I felt like the freaking audio was glitching out right there.
Do you think the mages will reward us? With magic jewelry,
By me.
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
Feeling a bit lightheaded.
Wait, did I ever... Mother ever, I never equipped the new knife we got from Zabaran. There we go. Voice crack again.
Someone needs a good spanking! You hit like my grandmother. I'll make you cry for your mother. Got a little something for you.
Ooh, this guy's gonna be a problem.
Loot the bodies.
Like, I wholeheartedly think we made the right decision, right? Like, we're not gonna, like, not... I mean, like, we totally made the right decision. We're just gonna kill every single mage. They're not all guilty. Like, come on now.
This is worse than I thought it would be.
I have to admit, it's good fighting with you again.
I'm trying to get rid of these shades, but they keep popping up.
Out of range. Feeling a bit lightheaded. I'll make you cry for your mother. Get back. Need to rest.
Someone get me a water! Quick!
I need to work on dodging.
That was really hard. That pride demon was insane.
Quickly! Quickly!
First Enchanter!
Champion! You've survived, thank the Maker! We must...
And here you are!
Let us speak, Meredith, before this battle destroys the city you claim to protect!
I will entertain a surrender. Nothing more. Speak if you have something to say.
Revoke the right of annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you. But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will demand retribution, and I will give it to them. Your offer is commendable, Orsino, but it comes too late.
We can still prevent this, before you both tear Kirkwall apart.
You heard her. She's wanted this all along.
You realize this is a cause you cannot hope to win.
I thought freedom from slavery meant something to you.
I have changed my mind, human. I will stand with my friend.
Yeah, Fenris!
As you wish. I did not ask for your assistance. I suppose I should have expected no less from you, champion. So be it. You will share the Circle's fate.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Go. Prepare your people. The rest of the Order is already crossing the harbor.
This isn't over. My fellow mages, heed me. The Templars will come. For all our power, we cannot defeat such an army. There is only one option for us all. Survive. Do not submit. Do not fall on your knees before them. Get out of Kirkwall. Spread word to the other circles. They will not get away with this. Prepare your people, champion, and then speak with me. If we have any chance of surviving, it will be with your help.
I'm not gonna lie, I got scared. I was about to have a heart attack because I was like, yo, I like Fenris, best boy. Like, come on now. Aside from Varric, of course, but like when he's like, man, I can't be a part of this, I'm like, Fenris, you know what they're doing. It is a little, it's a little, you know, you understand the situation. Like, how can't you wouldn't kind of do the same thing if it was like this the Teventer Magisters? Like, come on now, that enslaved you? Come on, dude. Oh, he saw the light. I'm sweating. Thank God. I like Fenris. Don't know why I keep thinking I'm calling him Fenrir. Ain't that right, Cassie? She's like, it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Leave me alone. I'm sleeping.
Captain.
Not for much longer if this goes bad. What a mess. You really put loyalty to the test, you know. Donick has kept the guard protecting civilians. Meredith will have no support from them. With luck, well, let's just say we need some luck.
I never wanted to mess up your life like this.
I think it's something that just sort of happens to friends of yours. Hawke, it's worth it. Let's bust some heads like the old days.
Here I am, about to defend these mages in hopeless battle. You lead me to strange places, Hawke.
Sometimes you have to do the right thing.
I'll take your word on that. Now the battle awaits us. Navia lerno victoria. Only the living know victory. Fight well.
We'll show them, Hawk. We always do.
With Carver, I never got the chance to say goodbye. I don't want that to happen this time. Sister, if we don't make it, just know that I love you. I wouldn't have chosen this life, but the Maker gave it to me for a reason. Maybe this is it.
Does that mean you forgive me?
I used to imagine what would have happened if I'd stayed with Mother instead of going on that damned expedition. Was Carver not enough for the Darkspawn? Did they have to steal my life as well? But the Wardens serve a purpose, a noble one. I can't regret helping them.
Of all we did, if you could change one thing, what would it be?
I'd have thrown Carver and his stupid ass so he wouldn't attack that ogre. He was always such a show-off. Everything else? The Maker is wiser than we can be in a lifetime. Who am I to question his plan?
You picked one damned roundabout way to do it.
You never change, do you? Maybe the Maker knew we needed that much time to understand. Thank you for supporting my people. It means a lot that you at least haven't turned against us.
Forever and always.
The battle awaits us, Hawk.
I underestimated you, Hawk. I really thought when it was put to the test, you'd have to kill me. You are an example to us all.
Mages must have their freedom. It might as well begin here.
Thank you for standing by me. We would not have reached this point without you. May the Maker bring us victory. Maybe if he shows his approval, the world will finally be ready to change. The time for talk is over. The battle is about to begin.
Nervous, Hawk?
I know we have to do this, but I don't want to lose people.
But what a way to go. A heroic sacrifice for the good of Kirkwall? There are worse endings, you know. You know me, Hawk. I'm not one for long goodbyes. I'm not sure we should be doing this. Helping dangerous people run amok. But I'm with you.
Whatever I'm going into, it's good to have you along.
It has been an honor, Hawk. What do you say we put an end to all this waiting around and go meet Destiny? Bianca and I are ready when you are, my friend.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or there's more to do, or... Does all this feel like a dream to you, too? In a moment, I'll look down, see I have no pants on. The champion of Kirkwall going to battle naked. Why can't I ever have that dream? Hawk, before we go, Meryl, whatever happens, I'm proud to have known you. Lethalan, I'm ready. Let's end this.
Blessed are they who
I should be
stand
afraid of what's to come,
the wicked and
but
do
I'm not.
falter.
You don't have to be here if you don't want to be.
I'm not leaving. If you insist on fighting for some principle or other, I'm going to be right beside you. It figures, doesn't it? I finally find someone I want to be with, and the Templars decide to go crazy and kill everyone. Tell me I'm not going to lose you.
I promise. We'll get through this.
I'm going to hold you to that, Hawk.
I mean, technically, all right. Hockey's in the next game.
I'm ready. And I'm not going to let this ridiculous conflict ruin what we have.
Wait, isn't Isabella in the next game as well? We make it. We got this, I think.
Are you prepared, champion? I believe the battle is almost upon us.
You don't believe there's a chance of winning this fight?
With you on our side? Perhaps. But even if we win, what then? More Templars would come, with even larger armies. We are apostates now. Our only hope lies in the circles elsewhere in Thedas. They could rise up with us against this injustice. I assure you, however, we will find sympathy nowhere else.
We will defend you as best we can.
I am relieved to hear it. You will need to give orders to your companions, and I will do the same for my people.
Okay, Bethany. Damage dealer, big damage dealer, and support. Buffs.
What about me? What should I do?
We could use some healing, or any other spells you can offer.
I'll try to keep you in sight then.
Meryl, attack from a distance. Stay out of the fight as much as you can.
I will.
Aveline, charge in whenever you see an opening.
Very well.
Varric, stay out of sight, and use your crossbow.
Bianca's ready and willing.
We're cornered. The Templars know it. You know it. But this is bigger than their hate. Their fear. They've come to take your lives. And we are saying no. We didn't want this. But sometimes you just have to stand.
Champion, it is beginning.
Break it down.
Here they come! Stop them!
I forgot how weak the mages are in this game.
I'll deal with this.
You won't be forgiven.
Look at it all. I know they just drown us as infants. Why wait? Why give us the illusion of hope? I refuse to keep running. I won't wait for her to kill me.
This is not helping, First Enchanter.
I am tired of helping as well. Quentin's research was too evil, too dangerous, so I put it aside. But I see now there is no other way. Meredith expects blood magic, then I will give it to her. Make her help us all.
I mean, talk about making things 1000% worse. Dude literally made things 1000% worse. What the hell? Come on. No sound. Did I just make the sound effects? No. Go, 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 go.
Is everyone all right?
Why would he do such a thing?
Driven to desperation. You're capable of
I'm ranking up first. Oh, I get 6 points. Get that big 50.
Maker protect us all.
I found this amazing hat shop in Lowtown.
Right behind you, Hawk.
I like that all the dialogue's the same.
It is unfortunate this place is necessary.
I don't know why they're chasing me. Where the hell are we even going? This way? What did he do?
Enchantment?
This is like in Dragon Age Origins. Can he be a party member? Like, come on now.
Enchantment?
Like, he's just the best of us. Thank you, Sandal. Great. Of course I have a robe. What's this other room we could go into? That was the room I was like thinking about going to. But they were using blood magic. Isn't this hypocritical of them? Working with them, they're working with mages using blood magic? That's very hypocritical of them. What the hell? Okay, we need to turn this off.
And here we are, champion. At long last.
You'll pay for what you've done here.
I will be rewarded for what I've done here. In this world and the next. I have done nothing but perform my duty. What happens to you now is your own doing. You are no mage, but in supporting them, you've elected to share their fate.
Knight Commander, I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
You will do as I command, Cullen.
No. I defended you when Thrask started whispering you were mad, but this is too far.
I will not allow insubordination. We must stay true to our path. You recognize it, do you not? Pure lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
That's the idol.
The idol poisoned Bartran's mind in the end.
He was weak, whereas I am not. All of you! I want her dead!
Enough! This is not what the Order stands for. Knight Commander, step down. I relieve you of your command.
My own Knight Captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic. You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you against me. But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
You'll have to go through me.
Idiot boy. Just like all the others. Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter!
This is gonna be a hard fight.
Let's finish this. Hit me.
You won't be forgiven for this.
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
We gotta fight this thing.
You're in trouble now. I'll deal with it.
Run while you can.
That wasn't so bad.
Stay fast. Hold, I'm coming.
Someone needs a good stretching.
All right, Varric is just here, just chilling.
I'm right here. Hit me. Do a little something for you.
Did they just punch me in the back?
Stand back. You call it a fight. Nothing up.
This is a really cool fight. What the hell is this? Is this bastard alive again? Laser bells are a big damage dealer, so I'm trying to keep her alive.
Do anything from here.
You blighted ballless realm. You want a piece of me?
It's not enough that they make innocent suffer. No, we must also have insult added to injury. Spare the mages. Give them freedom. And they will use it to tear down everything we hold dear. No, no, it cannot be allowed. I will stop it. Do you hear me, champion? I will defeat you. That's enough! How did it... No, I also fight for one must finish this! Keep this up! Must finish this! I will not be defeated! Make her heed your humble servant!
Word of the slaughter spread quickly. The champion's name became a rallying cry, a reminder that the mighty Templars could be defied. She had defended the mages against a brutal injustice, and many lived to tell the tale. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. More Templars arrived at Kirkwall to restore order, but we were already long gone. We vanished into the hills, and circumstance eventually forced us all to leave the champion's side. Well, all of us except for Isabella. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if, at the core, remains the truth. A new legend had been born. So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith provoked the Circle. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
It might never have even gone that far.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. She is a hero. A woman that the mages would listen to. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. She may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Though, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
So, did you...
Gone. Just like the Warden.
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
Talk about setting up Dragon Age Inquisition right there. And that, everyone, was Dragon Age 2. Thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you. Much appreciated. Overall, like I said at the beginning of this walkthrough, back in part 1 in the intro, like, this was regarded as the worst Dragon Age game, like, for years. Even before playing Dragon Age, I've heard for years from people online, people in real life, like, you just all around saying, like, yeah, Dragon Age 2 wasn't all that good. Very few good parts, but it was just, like, the worst in the series. I'm like, okay, fine, now in current year 2024, me playing all these Dragon Age games to prepare for Veilguard on October 31st, you can't freaking wait. I was most excited to play this game the most, because when someone's like, oh yeah, this is like the worst game out of a series or a franchise or whatever, I'm like, okay, like, how bad? Because people throw around a lot of words and are very hyperbolic about a lot of it. So I'm like, okay, let's see for myself. And overall, I 1000% disagree. Like, I think Dragon Age 2 is, I mean, comparatively, I don't think, like, if I had to, like, give, like, a ranking or a score, I think, like, Dragon Age Origins is higher, but not by too much. Like, there's a lot of things that I liked a lot more in Dragon Age 2 than in Dragon Age Origins. Like, for example, like I kept raving about it, comparatively, with the gameplay comparatively to Origins, I like the gameplay in Dragon Age 2 way better than in Dragon Age Origins. The gameplay is not, like, fantastically, great, but going to the more action hack and slash route than what we got in Origins was a slam dunk brilliant idea, and I'm glad Bioware is carried forward to Dragon Age Inquisition, and of course Dragon Age Veilguard, which I know a lot of people, for some other reason, Dragon Age Origins fans surprised by the fact that they never went back to a 14-year-old gameplay philosophy, mechanic, or what have you not. So yeah, I like the gameplay a lot more in this game. Again, it's not like amazing and great, but comparatively to Origins, way freaking better in my personal opinion. I would say that the story, I like the story a lot more in this game than in Dragon Age Origins. Mainly because, I mean, what I said about Origins story, it wasn't necessarily too much of a critique. It was basically because, like, I've seen this before in other Bioware games that I've played, mostly Mass Effect and of course Dragon Age Inquisition, was that, like, you are, the chosen one, you have to go save the world and whatnot. The story in Dragon Age 2 was more secluded is not the word I want to use. It wasn't worldly is the word, maybe. Like, it was not worldly. It was very small comparatively to what we got. I know I'm saying that word a lot. Sorry. It was very small compared to what we got in Dragon Age Origins, even, with Inquisition and shit. Maybe even seems like Veilguard as well. I don't know yet, but like, it just all takes place in Kirkwell, dealing with the again the trials and tribulations and all the issues with mages and Templars and elves, and now let's add in the Canary into the mix. Like, it was the whole Viscount thing and getting back with your family, bringing them together, seeing your family die off and whatnot, like that family bond connection, journeying to the deep roads and how all that went to shit with the artifact that Varric's brother Bertrand stole and whatnot. Like, I like it felt more personal you know, the story, instead of like, hey, go save the world, you're the chosen one, have the god baby with Morgan, or don't, your choice. I don't, you know, in Inquisition, it's like, hey, stop Corvius from tearing open the veil. I forgot his grand plan for in Inquisition. We're gonna know soon. I'm gonna remember once I replay the game soon. But you know, like it felt small, and I really liked that personally. And again, with the, you know, compared to the story in Origins, I liked it. It was fine enough. It wasn't, you know, the be all end all story that a lot of people say it was, but mainly because, again, I've seen it before in Mass Effect. I saw it a lot in Dragon Age. I saw it a lot in games like Bioware RPGs. Like, it's a done deal, you know, for me. So, you know, I like the change up with the story. The writing and the dialogues and the companions is where it gets a little iffy for me. Like, there are companions that I like in this game. I would say most companions are about like even-ish to the companions in Dragon Age Origins. Like, the only companion that I'm like roll my eyes at the most is Meryl. I'm very torn between her. Like, I understand her whole deal, but you know, the whole thing with her, like doing the thing with the demon and the keeper, which is, I don't think that's her mother, right? Like, the keeper, like sacrificing herself to save Meryl, is like, that's great. But like, I'm hoping like this kid, like this elf, she learns her lesson. Like, everybody from us, our companions, from Isabella Varric, definitely Anders, like, tell her it is bad idea to make a deal, to sign a deal with a demon, with a devil, you know. It's always a bad idea. It never worked out good. My thing is, I would have sided with Meryl a lot more and liked her a lot more if we actually saw her, like, we actually saw some sort of proof that her ideas, her messing with demons and blood magic, whatever, was working. We never saw that in any of her companion quests or anything. She's always like, oh yeah, I want to do this thing with the mirror that pertains to, you know, demons and blood magic. I'm a demon sympathizer on that. But we never saw her be like, yeah, I tested this out and it kind of worked. All we know is shit went horribly freaking bad, and her friend, or the Dalish elf she knew, got killed. And she's like, well, it's not the mirror's fault. I'm like, whose fucking fault was it then? Like, clearly, like, there's like some, like, if we just saw like it working, then I'm like, okay, I wouldn't know, but we just didn't. But yeah, I think the companions, for the most part, aside, again, I would say, aside from Meryl, and you know, I really like Fenris. He's really cool, hot boy. Like, come on now. But like, we didn't get like a full blown companion quest with him in Act 3. I don't know why. I guess maybe the game glitched, but we got every single companion quest regardless of our friend versus rivalry thing. I didn't know Jessica Chopin worked on this, but anyways, we didn't get like a friend or rivalry, depending on, or like, our friend rating was pretty high with him, but we didn't get an Act 3 companion quest. We did with everyone else, regardless of our friend rivalry, you know, thing. And I don't know why. I guess the game glitched or whatever. I mean, what is this, like 12 years later? I guess there's, you know, still bugs and glitches. I'm playing on Xbox Series X via backwards compatibility and whatnot, but you know, but yeah, what else? I like the romance a lot more in this game because it does feel, it feels, the writing in the romance is a lot better, definitely since our character's voiced. But yeah, overall, I would say that what this game has on, or I would say what Dragon Age Origins has more over 2 is that the dialogue and the character writing from everyone else is way stronger, I would say. Like, from your companions, their not inspiration, what word am I looking for, their whole backstory, like the backstory of writing with the companions. Again, I wasn't that too much into the story, but the characters surrounding the story and the like the main side quests, like getting like those quests of bringing, you know, getting all your you know, the armies together, like those quests, those were really excellently written. The quests for the most part in this game, you know, a little hit or miss for me personally. Oh yeah, don't even get me started with the, you know, repeated dungeons in this game, and, you know, areas and whatnot. Like, that was really unfortunate that it's like the 3 areas, like the copy paste dungeons in this game, like just like 3 of them, which is very unfortunate. Like, what, like this game was made in like 9 months to like year and a half by where I have with this game, because they must have been like finishing up Mass Effect 2, right? And like going to like early production of Mass Effect 3 while working on this game, like, right? Something like that. Because Mass Effect 2 was in 2009, right? Or 2010 or something like that. I forgot. But yeah, other than that, yeah, Dragon Age 2, not the worst game, you know, ever, but a terrible Dragon Age game. It definitely has its faults, but it's actually a really good game, I would say. Like, I give it like a high 7, close to a low 8 in my personal opinion, while I give Origins like a mid 8, like a really great game. Like I said, it has its faults, but its strengths and its companion writing, which is really great. Their motivations and whatnot, which is really great. The companion quest, which is really cool. The story, which I like a lot more in this game than in Origins, and of course the gameplay, which is not the best in the world, but it's still, you know, fun to hack and slash and use your abilities and whatnot. So yeah, overall, everyone, Dragon Age 2, really freaking good game in my personal opinion. Really good game. So yeah, for my next gameplay walkthrough, everyone, just want to touch on this for a quick second. I'm having a hard time to decide. I'm gonna make a channel post update about this probably later on Friday, or probably Saturday or Sunday. But like I said in this video, in the beginning of this video, we got a release date for Dragon Age Veilguard. That trailer was freaking bonkers amazing. The release date is October 31st. Now, through these past, I think it's been like a month and some change, I've been doing full gameplay walkthroughs of the RPG Assassin's Creed games and the Dragon Age games to prepare for, you know, the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I'm really looking forward to, you know, playing as Naue and Yasuke on November 15th. Now we got Dragon Age Veilguard, which is October 31st. My thing is, we have other walkthroughs I'm going to be doing. Like, we got 2 more of those games. We got Assassin's Creed Valhalla to play, and its DLCs, which I'm really not looking forward to that. And we have Dragon Age Inquisition, which I'm really looking forward to get back to now, definitely after the Veilguard trailer and, you know, playing, you know, Origins 2. I have other walkthroughs on new games that are on my list to play. Like, we have Star Wars Outlaws, the end of August. That's about like a week and some change away. I don't think I'm going to be able to get my hands on Black Myth Wukong, which comes out next Tuesday. So that clears out my schedule to either play Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Dragon Age Origins. But like, we have Star Wars Outlaws at the end of August. Beginning of September, we have Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, which I'm super psyched on. Like, I'm really excited for that game. I am wondering, like, if I should just play Inquisition right now to get that out of the way, or play Inquisition next week, get that out of the way, because that means that won't only leave us about like a month. I don't want to get too Dragon Age out, you know, get too tired playing Dragon Age, because I've been, you know, playing this game back to back to back. But if I do Valhalla first, which Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a big fucking game, by the way. Excuse my language. It's a huge fucking game. Like it's like 50 plus hours, bigger than any of these Dragon Age games. Jesus, Ubisoft. And I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the 3 expansions, Dawn of Ragnarok as well. I will have like a week and some change to beat that before Star Wars Outlaws come out. Then it's going to be Star Wars Outlaws, then Space Marine 2, then I'm going to have, that's the beginning of September, like I said. Then we're going to have, then there's not that much in September that I'm going to be doing in terms of new releases. I guess we could do Dragon Age or Inquisition then, but I guess that would give me but like a good month, right, to like decompress, don't, you know, not get, you know, over, you know, too much Dragon Age, you know, in my brain, too much Dragon Age content. So you know, keep some type of, you know, I guess I'm totally blanking on. Sorry, I'm blanking on the word to use right now. But get too much. I can't think of the word. Sorry, I'm thinking of it. But I would say that. Sorry for that long tangent. But either or, next gameplay walkthrough is either going to be Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Dragon Age Inquisition, just to round this out to for Dragon Age Valgarn on October 31st. But yeah, it's either gonna be those two. I'm probably gonna lean towards Valhalla just to get that shit out of the way. Then we're gonna do Inquisition probably mid-September just to round out our Dragon Age playthroughs. But either or, after that, we will be doing a full gameplay walkthrough of Star Wars Outlaws and hopefully Space Marine 2. So yeah, lots of content, everyone, from now to the end of 2024. Make sure you're subscribed, have that notification bell turned on, make sure you set those notifications to all so you don't miss out on anything I post to this channel. So yeah, we still got 2 big RPGs. I mean, 1 really big RPG when it comes to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff. And yeah, everyone, I think that's about it. Like I said, everyone, thank you all for watching this and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Ain't that right, Cassie? She's busy licking her stomach. Anyways. Well, wait, sometimes when I'm all here commentating, my dog just stares at me like, what is this dude? Like, who is he talking to? She knows. Don't stare at me while you're licking your stomach, dude. Stare down. I love you, Cassie. Okay, now she's just staring at me. It's about lunchtime for her, for her and Jerry and my dogs. Anyways, it's time to close this out. Sorry for that tangent. Just having a fun, good day, right? Thank you all for watching this, y'all. Like I said, thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough, on my other walkthroughs, and on my channel as a whole. Thank you much. I appreciate it. Before I let you guys all go, if you guys could please leave a like on this video. If you guys like what you saw, please subscribe for more content. Helps out this channel lots. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any content I post to this channel. And make sure you set those notifications to all as well. Please share my channel, my videos to all your friends, families, cats, and dogs, and whoever who nuts. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H. If you want to keep supporting me even further, you can do so by donating to my Patreon, PayPal, YouTube Super Thanks, leaving a tip, or becoming a YouTube member on my channel. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H, and or paypal.me/Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H, and or through YouTube Super Thanks. All you have to do is click on any one of my videos I'll monetize, which is 99.9% of them. Then hit that little my heart thanks button and donate however much you want. But regardless how you choose to support me further, any and all donations is much appreciated and is 100% completely optional. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention with the story with Dragon Age, even though I like the story more in Dragon Age 2 compared to Origins, I would say that I wish we had an epilogue to see where the champion and the companions go from here. I know there's DLC that connects this to Inquisition, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Corvius shows up at some point. But yeah. A little bit rushed here at the end with the third act, definitely. But yeah, anyways, for the final time, who knows? Maybe I'll do a walkthrough of Dragon Age 2 and then in another 10 years or so, and when Dragon Age 5 comes out. But for now, for the final time for my Dragon Age 2 walkthrough, my name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and I will catch you guys all on my next walkthrough. Let's play, channel post update, live stream, rambling review, basically whatever else I do next to this channel, which is going to be very, very, very soon. Peace, thank you for watching, and I love you all.